Now let me present to you the video with the most views here on this channel. Funniest plane photoshops, where I talk about funnily photoshopped planes apparently. And this one's got 6.1 million views and 6.7 thousand dislikes. Great. Nice. Yeah, and I can kind of tell why. I mean, this is the MD-11, but little different. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 indeed. And then we've got the A370, the twin engine version of the A380, I would guess. That's just great content here on YouTube. Yeah, but you can say that my channel has changed a little bit over the years. These days, we're playing around in the flight simulator with crazily photoshopped planes. Like the cruise plane, we've had this one for a while, and this doesn't fly at all, this thing. But it's there, and you know, we can test if it flies, which it doesn't. Again, I've said this, it's just absolutely useless. But it's got wings. It's a cruise plane. Great. And well, now for today's video, I've got some fresh new content, some freshly photoshopped planes that we can actually fly, like this one, the A340, but with 2 engines. Yes, it's missing, normally it's got 4, now it's got 2, which is actually not even that much of a bad idea. Also, there's a solar panel on board, so as you can see, we're getting a little bit more ecological here. Yeah, but not only that, this plane has another very neat feature, and that is very useful if you, for example, arrive at an airport. So just a small imagination, we've just arrived at a very small airport, and well, we don't have a lot of space here on this ramp. The wings are definitely very large. What we can do is press this button, and the wings, they fold. Great. I mean, this could be a very nice way to save space, even though I wouldn't want to be flying in that state. But this is actually a really cool idea, kind of like the 777X concept, which has retractable winglets, also for the sake of, you know, getting smaller gate spaces. But this is a little bit more of an extreme version. Totally folded wing. How about that? Yeah, this is not even that crazy of a stupid Photoshop or something. This is actually quite serious. Very useful. I mean, we can try to fly it in this state. Does that work? It actually does kind of work. Great. I mean, you know, that could be another way. What the hell is even going on right here? Jesus Christ. Yeah, you know, in today's video, we are very much working on getting the planes better and, you know, making the planet better. We've got this 747 here as well, which is interesting. Look, I don't know what this is even supposed to be. Let's just start up with the engines. We've got 3 instead of 4, which makes it more ecological as well and economical. And we have got solar panels as well. Not a bad idea. That is already a thing sometimes in some experimental planes. But talking about experimental, I'm not quite sure what this wing is. I mean, we can try to take... Does this even work? Those planes are normally flyable. Jesus Christ. Just go off. No, I mean, we can throw them into the air and just see if they work. There we go. Welcome to 35,000 feet. And here we go. Our 747 nicely actually does fly. And what is even... I still don't know what's happening right now. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, something we can actually do is also retract those wings here too. So let's just go ahead and put them in, maybe in mid-air, because, you know, that could be a nice idea. There we go. The wing is slowly coming together again. This could be another way to save space here at airport. I think that could be the future, starting with the 777X. You know, this is not stupid at all, this concept. Okay, maybe a little bit. Yep, this is what the wings look like retracted. Not quite sure about this I don't think it works like that very well. This could be a bit of a Yeah, you know, I like the spirit of it though. Now, another interestingly photoshopped plane, but yeah, you can actually fly, is this one. It's an A350, but it's got a lot of landing gears, doesn't it? Holy moly. This is actually perfect for Ryanair, so, you know, that each landing gear doesn't get damaged so much. What am I saying? You know what? Yeah, this is not even that bad. By the way, guess who came up with all of these weird concept planes? Of course, Georgios. We've talked about him a while ago. He made a dedicated video on the solar panels as well. You know, very good ideas always, especially this A350. Why? All right, I mean, what does it look like from midair? Holy moly. Just imagine doing a landing with that. Well, let's do a landing with that. I mean, why? Great. I mean, honestly, I would know a little bit of a reason to build this many landing gears to an aircraft, and that is, of course, stopping performance. Because, you know, with this kind of landing gear configuration, you're going to have a lot more friction to the ground, and, you know, you're going to brake a lot faster. So let's go and attempt doing that. It's been a hard landing, but, you know, we've got so many landing gears to dampen it all. I don't think this could be a problem. Well, plane is taking off again. Yeah, I mean, the thing about these very much Photoshop planes is that most of them actually don't particularly work. Help. But this could be a nice concept as well, you know? Always discussing the future on this channel. You know, since on YouTube, we always talk about future concepts. We all have this one in mind, 10 most insane private jet. This is not even a future concept. It's what is that thumbnail, dude? A see-through fuselage? What the hell? Yes, a see-through fuselage. How about that concept? This is now an A350. We can see through the fuselage. And it actually does fly somewhat. We still have no engines because that's completely broken, but it does fly. We can see through the cabin. That is actually a very I mean, it's actually extremely stupid, but you know, this could be the future, everybody. Maybe this is. I mean, actually, Airbus presented one of their concept planes also having a transparent fuselage. It's actually quite an interesting idea. But like, why? And also, why can I see through the one side, but then I can't see? You know what I mean? This is a little bugged, but you know what? I like the spirit of the transparent fuselage A350. You know what? This is not even all too bad. Even though I would like to see something I can actually fly somewhat. Maybe like this. Does this work? Oh yes, we can hear engine sounds. There we go. Let's go full power on this 737. This is gonna go extremely well, this flight, isn't it? Come on. Yes. Oh, this one doesn't work either. Why does none of these Photoshop planes actually work? Yeah, maybe we can try this one. The A340 6000. I mean, this one actually, I think, really works now. Come on, take off. No, doesn't work. In fact, it's quite scary if we take a look into the cockpit again. Yeah, maybe we don't even want this thing to fly. Maybe it's a good idea that this thing actually stays on the ground. Jesus. I mean, you know, it's nice to see these all in 3D and everything, but come on, we can do better. Why can I see through the cockpit? Great. Can we just find something that somewhat flies at all? Yeah, you know what? Let's just try this A380 here as well. What does it look like from the outside? No, I'm not doing with that anymore. Please, stop it. No. So, yeah, guys, Photoshop planes, like the Antonov thing. Or, Jesus Christ, what did they do here? We're not even going to begin to talk about this one, Jesus. Great. Some of them fly, most of them don't. This one wouldn't fly, this one wouldn't fly, and this one wouldn't particularly fly either. That's just great. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, as always. Good night.
Now thank you to my members here on YouTube like Block, Emite, Mubarak, Mike, Ethan, Darren, Stefan, Ian, Oman the Human, Rafael Burkowski, Junk in the Trunk, Moritz, Toby, Great Grandpa John, Government Pasta, Calamity Airlines, Kelly Chaos, New York, Tyler Park, Cheese Doritos, Shadow, Anime Planes 001, X-Men Show, Laird Deslama, featuring Kellen, Me By You, Captain Cameron, Spiro, Gary, Norwegian, Bajel, and Parology.